Hi everyone! Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Joy. Towards the end of 2020, I shared with you my makeup inventory. Today, I want to share with you my updated makeup inventory. The numbers I'm going to share with you are as of end of December. Thus, this is 2021 end of year makeup inventory. Let me start with the primers. I managed to bring this down by one. I had 4 in 2020 and I used up the Pinkies Collection makeup base which was in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year. I am happy that I have finally used that up and got it out of my inventory as I did not enjoy using that product. That is one of the products I used up last year that was so satisfying. For the remaining 3 primers, I actually have 2 Eliana primer as you can see. And I am happy that I like that one because I bought 2 of that even before trying it out. And the reason for getting 2 is just so I can reach the requirement for the free shipping. Next are my foundation. I have 6 in 2020. In 2021, I have 7. I bought 2 new foundation and these are the Etude House Double Lasting Foundation and the Happy Skin Ready to Glow Anti-E-Aging Liquid Foundation. These are the 2 bottles on the right of the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I used up 1 foundation and it is a sample size of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I work on that foundation in the 2021 Graveyard Project Pan. As for the BB CC Cream, I have used up all that I had in 2020. I had 5 sachets of Eye White BB Holics, 1 Vanilla Co. CC Cream, and 1 regular size Squad BB Cream. These were all in my Use It and Lose It project pan. Amongst this, I will consider repurchasing the Eye White BB Holics. It also comes in a 25 ml tube. In the photo also is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation I used up. Next are my concealers. I have 5 in 2020 and I was able to use up 2 last year. So my number is now down to 3. The 2 concealers I used up are the It Bye Bye Illumination and the Winky Locks Paper Perfect. Both of these are sample sizes. Next are my color corrector. I have 4 in 2020 and I counted each pan in the Bella Pier Cosmetics and there are 3 pans there. I managed to use up 1 pan in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year and this is the green shade. So now I have 3 color correctors. Next are my loose powders. I have 5 in 2020 and I still have 5 now. I worked on the U2B loose powder in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year. I used up 5 grams of that one. Next are my pressed powders. I have 5 in 2020 and I still have 5 now. I worked on the Wet n Wild Photo Focus powder in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year, but I did not manage to use it up. Next are my bronzer / contour products. I have 7 in 2020 and I still have 7 now. I did not work on any of these in my year-long project pan last year, but I worked on the Tarte Park Avenue Princess and the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette in the 2021 Graveyard Project Pan. Next are my blushes. My numbers in 2020 were wrong. I recorded 41 pans of blushes, 1 loose powder blush, and 1 cream blush. It should be 40 pans of blushes, 2 loose powder blushes, and 1 cream blush. In 2021, I have 38 pans of blushes. I used up 2 blushes in my Use It and Lose It project pan, and these are a Franken blush and a CoverGirl blush in Cinnamon Toast. I created another Franken blush, thus the number of blushes should have decreased just by 1. But I have 1 blush that I repressed that I counted as 2 in 2020 as I repressed them into 2 pans that year. Last year, I mixed them back together, thus the increase has been cancelled out. For the loose powder blush, I still have 2, and for the cream blush, I still have 1. And I have a new category under blushes, which is the liquid blush. I bought the Juicy Pang in 2021. Total number of blushes went down by 1 from 43 to 42. Next are my highlighters. In 2020, I have 12 pans of highlighter, 1 liquid highlighter, and 1 cream highlighter, bringing the total to 14. I was only able to use up 1 highlighter in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year, and that was the Essence So Glow highlighter, which is a cream highlighter. My number is now 13. I could have brought this down further if I just managed to use up that Seraphine Luminude, which was also in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year. Next are my eyebrow products. Starting with eyebrow pencils, in 2020 I have 4. I used up 1 eyebrow pencil, and this is the MAC eyebrow pencil that I worked on in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year. I bought 1 eyebrow pencil in 2021, thus my number is still 4 this year. Next will be my eyebrow powder. I have 1 in 2020. I used that up in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year, thus my number is now 0. And lastly, I have 1 eyebrow gel in 2020. I still have 1 in 2021. I still haven't opened that eyebrow gel yet. Next is my eye primer. I have 1 in 2020 and I still have 1 in 2021. I worked on this e.l.f. eye primer in my Use It and Lose It project pan last year with the initial intention of using it up. I'm not sad that I failed to use this up in that project. Next are my eyeshadows, starting with those in pans. In 2020, I have 757 pans of eyeshadows. In 2021, I was able to bring this down to 751. Let me break it down and explain how I got to this number. I bought 1 14-pan eyeshadow palette. This is the Jackie Aina palette with ABH. That brings the number up to 771 pans of eyeshadows. I gifted an unopened 4-pan eyeshadow to my friend. I used up 12 pans of eyeshadow. I mixed 2 purple eyeshadows back together. I created a Franken green eyeshadow by mixing 3 almost used up green eyeshadows. And lastly, I mixed a cream shade eyeshadow to my new Franken blush, reducing the total number of eyeshadows by 20, thus bringing this down to 751 pans of eyeshadows. Next are my loose eyeshadows / pigments. I have 3 in 2020. I still have 3 in 2021. Next are my liquid eyeshadow. I have 1 in 2020. I bought 2 in 2021, bringing the number up to 3 in 2021. Next are my eyeliners. I have 3 pencil eyeliners and 1 liquid eyeliner in 2020. I still have the same number in 2021. Next are my mascaras. I have 12 in 2020, all of which were unopened except 1. I was able to reduce this to 10 in 2021. I used up the opened one and I gifted 1 to my friend. Next are my bullet lipsticks. In 2020, I have 24 bullet lipsticks. In 2021, I was able to use up 3, bringing my number down to 21. I have 4 lipstick sample in 2020. I still have 4 in 2021. I started using 1 but I was not able to use it up. I am considering working on this 2022. I have 1 lip crayon in 2020. I still have the same lip crayon in 2021. I have 3 lip glosses in 2020. I still have these 3 lip glosses in 2021. Next are my liquid lipsticks. I have 12 in 2020. I was able to use up 1 in 2021, so I'm now down to 11 in 2021. Next are my lip liners. I have 5 in 2020. I used up 1 in 2021, and this is the Pinkies Collection lip liner that was also in my Use It and Lose It project pan. This is another product that I am happy I don't have in my inventory anymore. I am now down to 4 in 2021. Last category are my setting sprays. I have 2 in 2021 and I still have these 2 in 2021. I have a total of 935 makeup products in 2020. End of 2021, I have 911 makeup products. I could have brought this number down to less than 900 had I not bought any makeup. This year, my year-long project is a usage goal rather than using up products. But I still hope I can still bring this number down. There are a few products I am aiming to use up. I will try not to buy any new makeup so the numbers will go down and not up. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do before you leave. Bye!